And I understand also that you're into affirmations and meditation.
I am, very much so.
How's that changed you?
A lot. I just feel like we all operate, and we don't even realize it, on such negative thoughts all the time. Mostly what goes on through our mind and our subconscious is negative. Yeah. Like, oh, I could have done this better. Oh, I'm so dumb. I said stupid this. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how we think all the time. And I never thought about how I think. And then when I started paying attention to my thoughts and changing them and saying, you know what, thank you for sharing that, brain or spirit or whatever's going on in there, but you know what, I am doing good. I am better. I am trying, you know, and redirecting those thoughts to be more positive thoughts and affirmations like, me and my children are always healthy. I am, you know, we live a joyous life. You know, things like this every single day really help redirect me from the beginning of my day. And it's hard to do, but sometimes it just, you know, out to the universe, I accept all the good things the universe has to offer. You know what I mean? Just things like that every single day just help you to start off your mind and your day in the right way. And it helps, you know what I mean? I love movies and the pretend and the make-believe and the fantasy of what the world could be. And until the world is 100% perfect and completely fixed, I will never be done. There's a time in all of our lives where we want to get ahead, where we have an ambition, where we want to do more, where we want to succeed further. And sometimes we hit a wall and we don't know how to get past it. And we realize at the end of it, you know, hopefully you get to the point where you realize the only thing that's stopping you is you. And you can break through any barrier. But sometimes that's a long road. That's a hard journey. Thoughts create your life. What you think about yourself or about anything is what will manifest, is what will happen. If you can dream something and hold on to that and have the determination and the confidence, then you can get it. You can make it happen. It's great if somebody has an amazing education, but I know from my own experience and my own life and other people that I work with that you don't have to have a degree to have value or to, you know, be of tremendous worth to different businesses. That street smarts, that experience, that just kind of internal, kind of creative know-how is just as valuable as a degree. And I think that's what this movie deals with a lot, which is a great thing because most people don't have the privilege of getting that type of education. I know I didn't. Nobody I knew growing up did. And still a lot of us have been successful. I don't let the opinions of others really influence how I think about myself. And that took a long time because in the early part of my career, I did, and it made me feel really bad about myself. So I came out and I had my first song went to #1 and my first album went to #1 and my first movie went to #1. I was like, yo, I'm killing it. And then everybody was like, she can't sing, she can't dance, she can't act, she is just a pretty face or her butt is big or whatever they were saying about me. And I started thinking, yeah, that's true. And it really hurt me for a long time. And then I started realizing I just kept going. You asked me what I did. Despite the hurt and the pain, I just kept going. And I just couldn't allow myself to let that become who I was. I was like, no, I'm gonna make another record. I'm gonna make another song. I'm gonna make another movie. I'm a great actress. I'm a great singer. I'm a great dancer. I'm great at this stuff. And I'm gonna keep going. And I did. For me, is about not following anybody else's path. Trusting your vision, being unapologetic about that. I never did, I have to tell you. I never did. I always went more with vibe and energy. And to tell you the truth, it's really about, I'm looking for a hard worker who's not afraid to work like 24 hours a day. Yeah. If that sounds crazy, it's because we are. I am. Like and everybody who works for me as well. And then recently, as I've gotten more into kind of owning businesses and going from a licensing model to an ownership model, I realize I need people who have more business experience. And so, yeah, I've been looking more at that lately. I just think that I want people to know that we really are limitless. Like we really can accomplish anything that we set our minds to do if we work hard enough at it. I think the work is required. But I think there are no boundaries.
Right.
When it comes to dreams and desires of things you want to do with your life.
Right.
That's personally or professionally.
Right.
That you deserve all of that, whatever you want. This thing with artists where we feel so much gratitude to be able to do what we love to do, that we don't give ourselves the value and worth that we deserve. I think women do have this problem as well. And I think now and in this moment in time, in this day and age, it's shifting for women. And I feel like it also has to shift for artists. And they need to understand their worth and value as well and what they bring to the table and need to own the things that they do as well. Yeah, because if I come up with the idea for a perfume, let's say, and I come up with how I want it to smell, what the packaging is going to look like, I'm putting my name on it, and I'm going to be in all the ads. Yeah, I can do that myself. Right. You know, I just have to partner up with a lab who can create the fragrance in the way that I want it. I have to get a marketing, I can do it myself and then own part of it instead of licensing it up to one of the big cosmetic companies or something like this, where they make the lion's share of it. Yeah. So it's those type of things that were learning curves for me. And by the way, I was very successful with those products, and I'm very happy because I learned a lot. And I think we got the best deal we could have, and those people were very, in a sense, fair to me. But I also now know that I can do it on my own and that I can own it. So whatever businesses or any things that I want to share with my fans or consumers that I think I have enough know-how, experience, and creative kind of spark to create something, a product that I think is going to be useful or helpful, and put it under my brand, which I think at this point I've built up kind of an equity with people of like, I promise you, if I say something, this is what it is. And if I tell you it's this, it's actually a good thing. And I've been very careful what I put my name on and making sure that it's quality. And so, yeah, I feel really good about the fact that we've moved from doing that to realizing that I can do it in a different way and being able to actually execute that at this time in my life. It's taken me a while to get to the point where I even realized it's not always about talent, it's not always about education, it's about persistence and hard work. And if you are dedicated to that, whatever dream, however big it is, you can accomplish it. When you're a creator, there's no last chapter, you just keep going. I'm so happy with everything that's happened in the past 10 years, but the next 10 years, oh my God, just wait and see. I don't even know what's gonna happen. It's like you can't stop. You have to kind of keep on going. Failure is not falling down and making a mistake or choosing the wrong movie or doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. It's stopping. Stopping is the failure. Not continuing forward is the failure, not keeping going. And so we don't listen to our gut enough telling us this is not the right thing for you right now. You're doing this out of fear instead of out of love. That's usually when it winds up in misery. That's the thing I think that is the best thing to think about in those moments. It's like, am I doing this because I'm afraid of something, or am I doing this because of love? And usually that'll set you on the right path. It's hard because there is no one set path for any one successful person. Like, I feel like everybody takes a different path. Like, there's no actors that I talk to that go, oh, we all started at acting school, and then from there we did plays, and then from plays we went to television. There's like no one way to do it. I started as a dancer, and then I thought I was going to do Broadway, and I didn't, and I did some tours abroad, and then I came back here, and I got a job as fly girl on In Living Color, and then I started studying acting, and then from there, I got my first television show, my first development deal, and then from there I got my first movie. There was a process to it that I couldn't have predicted or planned or have said, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. It just all happened the way it happened. And I think all you can do is know where you want to go and take steps every single day in that direction, whatever that is, getting better at what you do. And I think that gets you there. Where that will take you, I cannot tell you. But I do know that if you just wake up every day and go, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to be, and today this is the thing that I'm doing to kind of keep going in that direction, eventually you will get there.